Good morning. I have an interesting question for you this morning. You know, we belabor the point about President Barack Obama and health care, Nancy Pelosi pushing the public option, Harry Reid trying to rally Democrats to pass the president's health care bill. Uh, we rail against, we've in the past, the Judiciary Committee just sailing through the nomination of Justice Sonia Sotomayor. Um, there are just so many issues that we have been very critical of the Democrats on since President Barack Obama became our president. The real question that I've neglected to ask, though, is what has the Republicans been doing since the president's election? Other than criticizing, have they come up with a plan of action that's going to move us forward, that's going to put the country back on economic recovery, that's going to reduce the casualties abroad and the foreign conflicts that we're involved in? I recently heard the chairman of the Republican Party, Michael Steele, criticize the president for his Nobel Peace Prize as if there's any kind of relevance to that issue. I know they can criticize, I know they can judge, I know they can lambaste, but are they ready to lead? You know, after all, the Republican Party had the power for a long time. They controlled the Senate, they controlled the House, they controlled the White House, and even they controlled the Supreme Court. So after having all this power for so long, what did the Republicans have to show for their leadership, for their brain trust, for their ideals, for their policies? Is America better off? And so, you know, it's easy to go out as we do and challenge the Democrats and say the Democrats are the problem with America and we need to oust them in the midterm election or the elections coming up in the fall. But do the Republicans really have the answer? Are you really ready to turn this economy over, turn our foreign conflict over, and turn all the issues that we face today, whether it's the foreclosure crisis, over to the Republican Party? Are they ready for prime time? Like I said, they once had the power. They once had the juice. Americans voted them in, but guess what? The American people voted them out. So my point to you today, as much as you criticize this administration, and many of you on my video blog and our websites, because I'm constructively critical of the president, you tend to be critical of the president also. But I'm asking this question: are you ready to put the Republican Party back in power? Are they ready to guide us through these stormy seas? Are they the ones to move us in a direction where America can be healthy again, restore the respect, stability, and the strength of the dollar again? Are the Republicans ready for prime time? They had it, but why don't they have it any longer? Because you kicked the bums out. You didn't like what they were doing. I know we have a lot of issues with this administration, but are you ready for the Republicans? The real question is, where should leadership come from now? Is it in either party? Do we need a third party? Do we need a third party? I'm Armstrong Williams. I can't wait to hear your response.